Welcome to Travel with Trey. In this episode, we're going to be in North Georgia, and I'm going to be accompanied by my buddy here. He's a longtime friend, ex-Navy SEAL, Troy.
How you guys doing?
So he's going to be taking us around. We're going to be checking out some of the scenery. We're going to be checking out local breweries. We're going to eat really good food. We're just going to get into a mess of trouble. No, we're going to be fine. But looking forward to the episode, so stick around. This is Troy's doggy Sig. And here we got Colt. Hey, Colt. Colt is a little nervous, but no problem. He's dodging me. Sig, are you ready to have a good time? Are you ready to have a good time? Huh? Huh? I also brought my brother Chris. Remember that guy back there?
What?
Yep. Travel with Trey. Let's go. What's up, guys? We are in the backcountry right now in Georgia, and we are headed. Where are we headed, Troy?
We are headed to this big country store in Suches.
In Suches, and we are where right now? Because I've lost my bearings.
Chattahoochee National Forest.
Chattahoochee National Forest.
In the sticks.
In the sticks. Yeah, I can see that. So we have been on this trail probably for a good 30-40 minutes right now, navigating down the slope here, gingerly taking our time so we don't get killed, but it's a lot of fun. And there's not many people out. It's beautiful weather, beautiful backcountry, and hopefully we can get out of this in one piece. So here's the Appalachia Trail, and the start of it is about 5 miles that way. So I'm going to touch it just to say that I've been on it, at least in Georgia. I was on it in Maryland. Very good. Well, we just stopped at Cooper's Creek store in Suches, Georgia. Troy said this was a great place for boiled peanuts. I thought I had these before, but I never have. So I'm trying some boiled peanuts today. Where they got Cajun on them?
Cajun boiled peanuts. Yeah, Cajun seasoning.
You just break them open. Good. Got a nice spice to them.
Yeah, that's right in it.
Yeah. We're off to our next destination. Let's go. Right now we're looking at Brasstown Bald, Georgia's tallest peak. Elevation is 4,794 feet high. It's that one way back there. Alright guys, we are in the strangest place. This is Helen, Georgia. And what's so strange about it is that we were just traveling in the mountains, going through the backcountry of Georgia, and suddenly we make a turn and it looks like we're in a medieval German village. it's stunning. Certainly a tourist trap, but very cool. Kind of a breath of fresh air to be here. And we're going to see what we can get into while we're here. Yes, guys, there is tubing in this German town. I guess, Troy, this is a big tourist trap, right?
Yeah, it is. Except in October, the entire month, this whole place is filled up. Everybody comes up from Atlanta. 10,000 people here all week long, all month.
All month long?
It's a non-stop October.
I bet it is. So Georgia, what is the deal with the peanuts? We got peanuts everywhere.
Out of my ears.
Huh?
Peanuts coming out of my ears. They're everywhere.
Boiled peanuts everywhere. We're at Spirit's Tavern in Dahlonega. Is that it? Dahlonega.
Yeah, you got it.
And we're looking at this menu here, and it looks like we got more peanuts, roadside peanuts this time. Roadside peanuts. All right, ready? Sam, Chris?
Sam again?
I almost called you Sam.
There you go.
Oh, Sam.
My son.
Cheers.
Cheers. Nice.
Bless. I'm good.
Oh, cool. Look at this. Nice. That's where we were, yeah. Down there. Wow.
Guys, this is the start of the Appalachian Trail, and depending on which way you're going, of course, this is Georgia to Maine. So we're at the foot of it in Georgia. Well, that was exhausting. 2,000 miles later, we're here in Georgia, all the way from Maine.
Bigfoot sighting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
These are all the sightings.
zone.
The hot zone's for hunting.
It's about hunting. You can hunt a Bigfoot. Maybe feed him some beef jerky.
I'm gonna leave this to your guys' imagination, but you can guess what this is.
They throw rocks and boulders. There are many reported cases where a Bigfoot throws rocks at campers, even boulders from the hilltops above if disturbed. They live in family units. Many cases report the sighting of not one, but two or more individuals at a time, often with young in tow.
There you go, he eats dogs. Turkeys. Well, what I think this museum proves to me is the way that hysteria and paranoia can be marketable, and very effectively marketable at that. But one thing I haven't seen in the museum is, why has there never been a body, a full body found, a corpse? There are so many sightings, according to this museum, so many documented sightings, but yet no bodies. That's very strange to me. I'm sure there's an explanation somewhere in this museum if I look hard enough.
You do this little tile.
It's cute. Cool.
So my theory is, if you put a light on that, then you've got something at night. Wait for the flash, you know, and you got a light, and you can without, because if it's completely dark, you've got nothing there. You know,
You can't see.
you're not going to see it. There's nothing there because it has to have ambient light.
So I'm back. We stopped here at Ace Hardware Store, of all places. We have Ace in Maryland, but there you cannot buy any kind of guns. Here it's like Christmas for gun fanatics. You can walk in and you can get extended mags, and a lot of the guns that aren't available in Maryland are available here. Of course, my brother and I, we can't get anything, but Troy is going in there and he's coming out with something sweet. So we are stopping for a little bit, and then we're going to head to another local brewery, and from there we're going to go back and we're going to do some shooting.
Pull. Pull. finger's still ready to shoot. Mag in, right back. Workspace. Everything happens here. Your eyes are looking here. Muscle memory is doing this, right? Boom, you're right back up on target. Alright?
Lake Lanier, guys. Stopped here in Royston, Georgia to see the burial site of Ty Cobb, maybe the best baseball player to ever play the game.
363 lifetime batting average, Triple Crown winner, 4,190 career hits, only eclipsed by Pete Rose, the Georgia Peach.
Today we've stopped at the Georgia Guidestones. They are a artistic representation of an idea in which all the languages of the world unite. They have some very interesting messages on there, written, I think it's the same message, but it's written in multiple languages, Hebrew, Arabic, English, Swahili, Mandarin. There is cuneiform on the top as well. But the message is basically this. It's about harmonizing the world, keeping the population under control, finding oneself and moving towards and progressing towards an age of reason. There is a time capsule underneath the stone on the ground behind me to the right that has a sentence supposed to be opened on, but then there's no date. And the Guidestones itself were erected on March 22nd, 1980, so they're not old. The author goes by a pseudonym named R.C. Christian. And the sponsors, it says, is a small group of people, of like-minded people, who are interested in moving into an age of reason. It's nothing like Stonehenge. I guess it's worth seeing if you're in the area. It's definitely a tourist attraction. Well, that's it for Travel with Trey for this episode. I want to thank everyone for joining me, and thanks for sticking around. Hey, and thanks for subscribing. I've picked up a bunch of new subscribers recently, and can't tell you how much I appreciate that. And thanks for road tripping with me to beautiful North Georgia. I want to thank Troy for giving us the run of the land and letting us see a lot of interesting things, everything from mountains to lakes. There's a ton of stuff to do up here. If you're from this area, it's Old Hat, but for those of you looking for a getaway, and perhaps a getaway from some of the COVID-19 stuff going on, Georgia is open for business. So you can come here and let loose a little bit. Of course, be mindful of other people and be respectful of your surroundings. Thanks again. Catch up with us next time.
Thank you.